The database, nobody needed it. Why is it there? Is it only the backup or is it beyond that? Welcome to my YouTube channel where we have been regularly discussing these interesting small habits that organizations have that can cause trouble. And we are going to talk about a database which is still there in the system, maybe not even required. Purposeful data collection was done. There was a purpose, data was collected, very nice form, all required fields, and the data was stored, processed, used for the purpose. Good. And the records are still there in the system. Right? Why bad? Everyone got busy. No one even checked that we have a database that we don't need. Right? And if you don't need the old data, why is it there in the system? Data kept accumulating and kept increasing, and no one even questioned why was it there in the system. No one questioned the retention of the data. It's very bad. The critical thing here is, do we need the data? Still, are we still going to use it? What purpose is this data serving me now? Why is it still there in the system? That's the big question. Why is this data still there in the system? The question which is difficult to answer. Why is it not difficult to answer? Because now no one knows why was it even collected. Has the purpose been over? Or someone has to be authoritative enough to say that since we don't know anything about this data, let's get rid of it. The difficult decisions most of the organizations face. And they think it is difficult because they think they might need it in future. But when you need it, is it still a valid data? Does that customer still carry the same email address and same physical address? Phone numbers might still be common, but a change of job could be a change of address. Email address also, and physical address also, maybe in some cases. So a data which is not going to be useful to yourself, occupying your resources, maybe even getting backed up. And I have seen thousands of these instances in my career of 25 years with backups and managing data centers and servers. You have a lot of data which does not serve any purpose. Data is surviving in your environment beyond the purpose of the data. The risk continues indefinitely. Why is it there? I don't know. Storage keeps growing without the control. Keep looking at it. Does not help. Has to go beyond that. The hard truth, the important fact is that you should focus on retention. Till what time is this database required? Organizations focus on collection only. Very few organizations focus on deletion of the data. Data naturally keeps accumulating and over a period of time create a problem from resources point of view as well as from accumulation and several other important aspects. Organizations miss out on the ownership of retention. Retention needs ownership. Deletion requires proper planning. Data lifecycle has an endpoint. It cannot be indefinitely done. DPDP perspective says that privacy principles do matter. You need to follow purpose limitation, you need to follow storage limitation, and you need to make sure that retention cannot be indefinite. Retention has to be limited to a purpose to which it serves. Any indefinite retention is not going to help the purpose. Mature organizations take retention seriously. They define the retention schedules, review their retention records regularly, and delete whatever is not needed. That's where they score over other organizations. That's where the breach of unnecessary data, that's where unnecessary usage of resources currently and in future is avoided. You should also do that. There has to be an ownership to the decision process. Someone has to own it. Everyone assumes someone is owning it, but actually no one is owning it, and data staying there forever. Retain only what is currently purposeful. No past data, no future data. Be extremely careful that you are not retaining something that you are not going to use, something that is not serving any purpose for you. I hope it makes sense, and I'm sure it does. If you like the content, please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my channel, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.